I
Like,
feel you.
it's
I
not a
feel you.
shot. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me for I don't know how long it is, 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from the internet's reaction to Jay-Z's comment about Verzuz, and since then Eminem for one has been trending on Twitter for over 12 hours, Wayne was trending at some point, and right now Kanye West is trending, and Jay's comments certainly added to the mix, and this sparked debates on the platform, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. We also have more as Eminem is on the verge of setting another Billboard record, thanks to Music to Be Murdered By that's completed 99 weeks on the Billboard 200 chart, and this has sparked reactions as it is 1 week left for Eminem to extend his record in rap and equal the all-time record. And before we get started, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So following the latest issue of the Billboard 200 chart, Music to Be Murdered By unexpectedly charted despite the influx of Christmas albums at 199, and that made it 99 weeks on the chart. That is one more week to set a new record for Eminem, which makes Eminem pretty much the only artist in history that they say is washed up, while at the same time his album stays relevant long enough to set a new record on the charts. And for some context, Jay-Z's 444 album charted for 28 weeks on the chart so far, just for reference, and this feat has sparked reactions like, as far as I know, Eminem that released Music to Be Murdered By at 48 years old is the oldest artist ever to have a studio album charting at least 99 weeks on Billboard 200. If we take into account all type of albums' greatest hits, he's behind Elton John and George Strait. 4 studio albums for a solo artist at 48 is indeed the first artist to pull this off, but remember, they say it's Eminem's music that doesn't age well. 1 + 1 is subjective these days on social media, and this is proof. Moving on, Jay-Z lit the fuse a few hours ago when he shared this on Spaces.
Nobody can stand on that stage with me. I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect. Everyone's amazing and done what they done. No one can stand on that stage with me. I'm just telling you guys the real.
I feel you.
There's not a shot. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage with me for I don't know how long it is, 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Right.
Look, you gotta stand in front of the Grammy family freestyle live. No one's ever even seen me perform that. Like, you gotta stand in front of that. That ain't gonna never happen, man. Let's move on from Verzuz and let's get back to the this Keys album.
But first, before we move on from Verzuz, we definitely have to get my husband.
And all hell broke loose on the reports about this, and brace yourselves, there's a lot of strong opinions incoming. For instance, some believe Jay-Z is destroying Drake, Kanye, Wayne, Nas, Eminem and Future with his material from Reasonable Doubt, The Blueprint and the Black Album alone. Doesn't even have to touch his feature bag at all. And when someone stated, everyone except M, the user reiterated, he's cleaning him up too. And since initially the user stated, Jay doesn't even have to touch his feature bag at all, I found this take hilarious. People that are laughing about M getting in a Verzuz battle with Jay-Z are right, to be honest. All Eminem has to do is play Renegade and it's over. These Verzuz battles started on the internet when people were confined to their homes. And we all know anyone can tune in, not just New Yorkers, if you know what I mean. And for the crowd live, go check out the videos of how the crowd reacts anytime Eminem comes up on stage to get a feel of how it is when people see Eminem live, as based on these, you'd have to be out of touch with reality to think anyone can objectively destroy Eminem in a Verzuz. And on the other end, more strong opinions. Drake, Eminem, Tunchi, Nas can all beat Jay-Z, and easily. No one on this app knows Hove music better than I'm from Brooklyn, I'm 49, Drake is a living playlist, and Kanye podcast reacted to the news. Kanye still wins. The shorter it is, the better chance Jay has. Like, if it's just top 5, then I could see voting split 3-2 either way. But once you get to 10 songs, 15, 20 plus, it's game over. Some kept it short, Dr. Dre, and some had a long list. Ye, Wayne, M, Drake, Dre, Snoop, Busta, Diddy. Hell, if I'm being generous, T.I. may have still some rounds. I think he's trying to test the waters and see what the public think. This definitely sounded like he's calling out specific people, mostly the names I dropped. And oddly enough, Dante Ross, who we covered the story on previously, when he thanked Eminem for keeping him on the 8 Mile soundtrack, reacted to this particular post, stated, "None of them dudes listed, as great as they are, can see Jay's catalog, the end." Objectively speaking, you'd expect Dante Ross to know better when it comes to catalogs in hip-hop. I mean, no soundtrack album released after 8 Mile has been able to top that album that's currently at over 17.4 million equivalent albums sold globally. And right now, as seen on streaming platforms, Eminem objectively has the best catalog of all time in hip-hop. Contrary to subjective narratives, it's not even close, but here we are, and some others are taking shots at New Yorkers. Only New Yorkers and 80s babies believe this, said in reaction to Jay's statement, "No one can stand on that stage with me." And some are getting schooled accordingly, as after a user stated, "I've seen some bogus names listed as people that can beat Jay-Z in a Verzuz. Dude just said Eminem, laughing emojis. The ignorance kept flowing. Ain't nobody in the crowd is getting hyped over hi my name is, laughing emojis. Just go watch clips of crowds reacting to Eminem. Start with Drake bringing out Eminem for Forever, and the smackdown was on the way. Anyone who immediately uses my name is as a blanket generalization of M's catalog automatically exposes themselves as lacking the knowledge of any of his actual hits to even debate his discography. Educate yourself before you embarrass yourself." Eminem's non-single, Till I Collapse, has objectively aged better than any rap record released in the 2000s that's not called Lose Yourself. But I'll throw this one over to you guys, share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.